we are going to record this on daily basis or on 1 weekly basis. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يرسل عليكما شواظ من نار ونحاس فلا تنتصران فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فإذا انشقت السماء فكانت وردة كالدهان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيومئذ لا يسأل عن ذنبه إنس ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان يعرف المجرمون بسيماهم فيؤخذ بالنواصي والأقدام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هذه جهنم التي يكذب بها المجرمون يطوفون بينها وبين حميم آن فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ذواتا أفنان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان تجريان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما في كل فاكهة زوجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على شرب بطائنها من استبرق وجنى الجنتين دان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهن قاصرات الطرف لم يطمثهن انس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان كأنهن الياقوت والمرجان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان هل جزاء الإحسان إلا الإحسان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ومن دونهما جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان نضاختان مدهامتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما عينان نضاختان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان فيهما فاكهة ونخل ورمان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان ولمن خاف من دونهما جنتان ولمن خاف مقام ربه جنتان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان حور مقصورات في الخيام فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان لم يطمثهن انس قبلهم ولا جان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان متكئين على رفرف خضر وعبقري حصان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان تبارك اسم ربك ذي الجلال والإكرام صدق الله العلي العظيم. Talk about epilepsy. Epilepsy is a disease. Epilepsy. E-P-I-L-E-P-S-Y. Epilepsy spelling.
A-P-E-L-I-S-Y.
E-P-I-L-E-P-S-Y. Epilepsy is a disease in which the nervous system disorder take place. Nervous disorder are various types. In this case, what happens? The nerve impulse, which is the message, it is not transmitted properly. Nerve impulse is not transmitted properly. Nerve impulse means the message which is coming from the one part of the body to another part of the body. Either it is in a faster speed or in a slow speed. This will cause disease epilepsy. Another disease I am naming paralysis. P-A-R-A-L-Y-S-I-S. Paralysis. Achha, paralysis is take place because when your central nervous system is damaged. Central nervous system damaged. So what happens? Or it may be due to stroke. What is the rupture of the blood vessel? Two things can be ruptured in the paralysis. I am telling you. One is the nervous system. One is the circulatory system. What is the unit of nervous system who conduct the message? Neuron. Neuron is the structural and functional unit of
nervous
nervous system. nervous system. Neuron is the structural and the functional unit of the nervous system. And you know that neuron is very important because neuron conduct the message from the one part of the body to another part of the body. When neuron will be damaged, when neuron will be damaged, the message will not be able to transmit it to target site. When message will not be able to transmit to the target site, disease will be caused. Paralysis, very good. B. P-A-R-A-L-Y-S-I-S.
P-A-R-A-L-Y-S-I-S.
Paralysis, another disease I named today. What was the name of disease? Epilepsy. What are these abnormalities in epilepsy in the nervous system?
The speed of the nerve impulse.
Speed of nerve impulse, either more fast, either slow. Not the normal, abnormal. Nerve impulse speed. Nerve impulse speed. What is the saltatory nerve impulse method?
When nerve impulse jump from node to node.
Nodes of the neuron to the nodes of the neuron. Nodes of the ranvier to the nodes of the ranvier, because you know that myelinated sheath will allow the movement of the nerve impulse from the node of the ranvier to the nodes of the ranvier. This type of nerve impulse is called as saltatory. Spelling
S-A-L-T.
S-A-L-T.
S-A-L-T-A-T-Y.
Saltatory nerve impulse. Saltatory nerve impulse take place in which neuron? In which neuron? In which neuron? In which neuron? In myelinated neuron. Myelinated neuron. Myelinated neuron means that some axon parts are surrounded by cells called as Schwann cell. Schwann cell, also called neurological cell. Neurological cell is also called glial cell. G-L-I-A-L. Neurological cell is also called Schwann cell. Schwann cell are not present at fill in the blank site of axon. At fill in the blank site of axon. At fill in the blank site of axon, Schwann cell is not present. Nodes of ranvier at the scroll direction. Nodes of ranvier are without myelinated sheath. So two disease, epilepsy, paralysis. Paralysis I am talking about. These two lines were representing two systems. One was the nervous system, other was the circulatory system. Other was the circulatory system. Circulatory system means, I tell you, देखो, if the blood vessel will be blocked, blood vessel is blocked, arteries are blocked, veins are blocked, blood is not transporting, blood is blocked any place. For example, forelimb, the blood is not coming. This forelimb will not be able to perform function. If the blood will block to the brain will not be able to perform function. If the blood will not be able to supply to the heart will not be able to perform the function. It means that blood supply to each tissue of your body is very important. So blood will stop. That area is in stroke condition. S-T-R-O-K-E, stroke condition. Define stroke. Rule number 4.
When blood is in
Blood is blocked in the vessels, in the arteries, because arteries are important, veins are not important. Why arteries are important? Rule number 1. Why arteries are important? Because it carries the food, the blood to parts of the body. Vein is coming back with the carbon dioxide, not important. Arteries are important because arteries carry two significant things. Two significant things in arteries: food and oxygen, because that is very necessary for fill in the blank reaction. Stand up. Cellular respiration reaction take place in which mitochondria. Very good. So mitochondria very important. You know cellular respiration reaction take place, and all ingredient reactant of the cellular respiration is carried by arteries. Arteries carry food and oxygen to the tissues. When it is blocked, the disease is called as
blood crisis.
Stroke. S-T-R-O-K-E, stroke. The stroke in the heart is called as heart attack. Stroke in the heart is called as heart attack. Stroke in the brain is called as brain hemorrhage. It is also called brain stroke. Stroke in the limb is called as paralysis. Paralyzed. The body is paralyzed. The legs are paralyzed. Nobody will say heart is paralyzed. Nobody will say brain is paralyzed. It is called brain stroke. So strokes are basically 3 types: heart stroke, brain stroke, limb stroke. So limb stroke, rule number 5. Limb stroke are called paralysis. Yani blood is not reached at that place and oxygen and food is not being supplied. That organ will not work. So definitely paralysis is also dangerous for the body. I come back and I will tell you through some other things which are very important, positive and negative feedback mechanism. But I will tell you some glands which are present in the male, which are reproductive glands. We were talking about reproductive glands, but before that I was telling pancreas. The part of the pancreas who produce insulin is islet of Langerhans. I know, you know, islet of Langerhans. Islet of Langerhans consists of which cell which consists of insulin? Which cells which consist of insulin? Alpha. Alpha. Who told alpha? You. At the source. Alpha. Beta cell produces what? Glucagon stand. Insulin, glucagon are in the gland. Antagonistic stand. Antagonistic. Antagonistic means they work against each other. Who work against each other? Insulin, glucagon. Insulin increase glucose level, decrease glucose level. Increase glucose level. Increase glucose level. Yes. It makes the patient diabetic more. Insulin. No. This is not good. Rule number 4. Insulin. It increases the glucose level. Okay. Rule number G. Insulin decrease glucose level so that increased glucose concentration cause diabetes mellitus. I was talking reproductive organs. Many reproductive gland in the male is called testis, TES. Reproductive gland in the female is called ovaries, OVARIS, ovaries. Speak.
The reproductive part of male is testis, and the reproductive part of male is ovaries, and the reproductive part of female is ovaries.
Reproductive gland of male is testis and reproductive gland of female is ovaries.
The reproductive gland in male is testis and the reproductive gland in female is ovary.
They both are okay, they both are on reproductive party, reproductive gland. So male reproductive gland is called as
Testis.
testis. Female he is going, you don't know, because he will get 3 chances, he is going. No, anybody can say, he is going. You will get 3 chances, I told you, don't know new. 3 chances you have to wait. I said no, 3 chances he was up here. So female reproductive gland is called ovaries, OVARI. I am telling you hormone which is produced by male structure testis called testosterone. TESTOSTERONE. EG. EG. Endocrine gland of male. P produce
testis.
Testosterone. Produce testosterone. So endocrine gland of the male. What is the endocrine gland of the male? What is endocrine? Testis is the endocrine gland because it is controlled by the master gland situated in your body. What is the name of the master gland? P gland. P gland is very easy. Why you are not naming that P gland completely? Pituitary gland spelling. P-I-T-U. You are the one you will keep speaking. Pituitary gland is the master gland and it is attached with the brain by a stalk called infundibulum. 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 Ali infundibulum. 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 Shabash, stand up. Infundibulum. Define infundibulum.
In which
The stalk by which P gland means master gland attached with fill in the blank part of the brain. With fill in the blank part of the brain. Fill in the blank part of the brain. Master gland attached with fill in the blank part of the brain. Fill in the blank part of the brain. Attach master gland attach with stalk to fill in the blank part of the brain. 4. Hypothalamus, stand up. Hypothalamus. HYPOT. Because hypothalamus consists of fill in the blank. You said I did not listen. But you can answer me once again. I will give you multiple opportunities. I did not listen. If he is telling that I said, please speak with loud voice so that we can understand. They did not understand also. Okay. So hypothalamus consists of
pituitary glands.
So it's clear because you are telling, you told always. So we talk about another hormone which is produced by female reproductive gland. What is the female reproductive gland? What is the female? Ovaries produce estrogen and progesterone. ESTROGEN, estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen, progesterone. ESTROGEN and progesterone. PROGESTERON, progesterone. Estrogen, progesterone are produced by
Ovaries.
ovaries. Go. Testosterone produced by
Intestinal.
which is a male reproductive gland. So I am telling you one thing. They do what two hormones I am naming. One is a testosterone, one is a estrogen, one is a progesterone. Two hormones belonging to female, one hormone belonging to male. Yeah, what the hormone belonging to male is called as
Testosterone.
testosterone. Spelling.
T-S-T-O-G-E.
You will repeat the spelling. Testosterone. Testosterone. T-E-S.
T-E-S-T-O-R-E.
T-S-T-O-S-T-E-R-O-N.
T-N-E. Testosterone. And other two hormones are other two hormones are estrogen and progesterone. Estrogen, progesterone secreted by which gland? By ovary is also called as. Ovary is also called as. Roll number 3 position once again. Why not you are not coming in the recess time and tell me your roll number? Roll number 2, 3, 4, 5. Where is 5? Where is 5? 5 is not there. Okay, ji, 2. Roll number 2. It is also called as endocrine gland because ovaries and the testes collectively called as endocrine gland because they are endocrine gland because they are controlled by pituitary gland, master gland control ovaries. Ovaries is endocrine gland. Testis is endocrine gland because it secretes hormones. Hormone of the male is called as testosterone. Hormone of the female is called estrogen and progesterone. I tell you the function of these two are the three are. Testosterone carries secondary sex characters. But before that, I will tell you something which is very important for you in the next chapter, which will study the reproduction. The testis structure, it consists of small tubes. These small tubes are called seminiferous tubules. S-E-M-I-N-I. S-E-M-I-N-I-F-E-R-O-U-S. Seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous.
S-E-M-E-N-I-F-I-R-O-U-S.
Seminiferous. Roll number 2.
S-E-M-I-N-E-F-E-R-O-U-S.
Seminiferous.
S-E-M-I-N-I-F-E-R-O-U-S.
Seminiferous tubules. Present in which structure? Testis. In the testis, tubes are present. These tubes are called as row number 2. Row number 3. These tubes are called as which are present in the testis. Seminiferous tubule. These tubes are very important because these tubes produce sperms. These tubes produce sperms. You know that why testes are important? This is a male reproductive system in which sperms are produced. You will study this phenomena in the next chapter. That's why I am teaching you some information of the next chapter. The sperm formation is done by a process, spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis. S-P-E-R-M-A-T-O-G-E-N-E-S-I-S. Spermatogenesis. G. Spermatogenesis.
S-P-E-R-M-A-T-O-G-E-N-S-I-S.
S-P-E-R-M-A-T-O-G-R-E-N-S.
You are closer. Spermatogenesis. S-P-E-R-M-A-T-O-G-E-N-E-S-I-S. Spermatogenesis. Magic defines spermatogenesis.
That produces sperms.
Who produce sperms?
Testes.
Testis produce sperm by which tubes?
Seminiferous
tubule. S-C-M-E-N-I. S-C-M-I-N-I-F-E-R-U-S. Seminiferous tubules which are present in the testis. They produce sperms. And production of the sperm is called as spermatogenesis. The production of the sperm is called as spermatogenesis. So spermatogenesis. Whereas you will say spermatogenesis. Achha, this is good idea. They will speak spermatogenesis multiple times. So spermatogenesis, they both are speaking. So you both are listening. All classes listening. They both will speak simultaneously. We are listening that who will speak more and will not stop. Okay, just spermatogenesis. Rule number 5, what is spermatogenesis?
Spermatogenesis are the
Sperms are formed by which tube? Seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule spelling.
Seminiferous.
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 US. They both spell very good. Acha, between the seminiferous tubules there are some cells. These cells are called interstitial cells. INTERSTITIAN. Interstitial cells situated between the seminiferous tubules. Between the seminiferous tubules. You know that sperms are formed by the spermatogenesis. Means that somatic cells will do fill in the blank process by which sperms will be produced. What is the fill in the blanks?
Spermatogenesis.
Spermatogenesis is a process. Spermatogenesis is a process by which sperms are produced by seminiferous tubules by a process. Definitely, you are studying that process. Mitosis,
Reproduction.
mitosis, meiosis at the score directly. Meiosis increases. Meiosis forms the gametes. So meiosis reduces the number of the chromosomes. If you are forming sperm, it is called spermatogenesis. If you are forming egg, it is called oogenesis. Double O, G-E-N-E-S-I-S. Double O. These topics you will study in the next chapter. That's why not we study here. Double O, G-E-N-E-S-I-S. Formation of egg is called as
Oogenesis.
oogenesis. Oogenesis and spermatogenesis is done by
Seminiferous.
it's done by seminiferous tubules in both seminiferous tubules present in the male. It is not present in the female. It is done by meiosis. Meiosis decrease the number of the chromosome. Meiosis decrease the number of the chromosome. When number of the chromosome become half in your cells will be called as number 5 haploid sperm of haploid cells are called sperms in the male. Haploid cells in the female is called as haploid cell in the female is called egg. Female gamete is called egg, and egg is produced Matthew by which process? Oogenesis. Stand up. Formation of sperm is called as spermatogenesis. So I am telling you some cells which are present, Babar, between the seminiferous tubules. They are interstitial cells which are situated between the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules produce sperm by spermatogenesis, and these interstitial cells, why I am naming these cells again and again, you will understand now. These interstitial cells will produce testosterone hormone. That's why I am teaching you this one. Interstitial cells which is present between the seminiferous tubules, it will produce an hormone, testosterone. This hormone is called fill in the blank hormone. Fill in the blank hormone. Fill in the blank hormone. Endocrine hormone. Why it is called endocrine hormone? Why it is not called exocrine hormone?
Because they are formed in tube.
It is secreted in the tube. It is secreted in the tube. It is secreted in the tube. That's why it is endocrine. Baba, it is secreted in the blood. By blood, it will reach your body. It will reach your body and will cause secondary sex characters. The secondary sex characters, you will look like male. Your voice pitchness like male. Your hairs on the face male. These are called secondary sex characters. The primary sex characters is the formation of the sperm. So primary sex character, formation of the sperm. Primary sex character, formation of the egg. Formation of the egg is the primary sex characters. Definitely the secondary sex characters in the female is definitely those changes in the female by which female look like female. The mammary gland, etc., the voice also, and other characters, other behavior, attitude. It means that there are two characters in the male, primary sex character, secondary sex character. Oogenesis is the type of fill in the blank character, primary sex character. Because formation of egg is called as oogenesis. Formation of the egg is called oogenesis. Formation of the egg is called oogenesis. Formation of the sperm is called as what are the cells which seminiferous tubules? That is called spermatogenesis. Rule number 1, what are the cells which are situated between seminiferous tubules? Between the seminiferous five interstitial cells produce fill in the blank. Fill in the blank. Testosterone. Testosterone will carry which character in your body? Secondary sex character is carried by endocrine hormone in the female called as secondary sex character in the female is carried by secondary sex character in the female estrogen and progesterone at the spot directly. No need of competition. Estrogen and progesterone are the endocrine hormones in the female. Testosterone is the endocrine hormone in the male. Testosterone controls secondary sex character in the male. Estrogen, progesterone controls secondary sex character in the female. But formation of sperm is primary sex character, and formation of the sperm process called as spermatogenesis. Formation of egg is called as oocyst. So it means that ovary is the endocrinal gland. Another endocrinal gland we are discussing, which is present in your body. In your body. In your body. I am talking in this class. Testis. In the male, it produces endocrinal secretion. Because I am concerned here with endocrinal secretion. What is the endocrinal secretion of the testis? Testosterone is produced by which cells of the body?
Interstitial.
Why seminiferous testosterone is produced by which cells of the body?
Interstitial
Interstitial cells. Why interstitial cells are important for us? Seminiferous tubule is not important for us in this chapter.
Because it releases.
Seminiferous tubule is not important. Why? Who produce testosterone? Interstitial. Seminiferous tubule is not important for us because we are not studying endocrine gland chapter. Seminiferous tubule is not the part of endocrine chapter. Seminiferous tubule is the part of fill in the blank process.
Example.
Is the part of fill in the blank process? Spermatogenesis, because it forms the sperm. We are not studying spermatogenesis. We are studying endocrine gland. Formation of sperm is called spermatogenesis. I just tell you by the way because it was on the way. Otherwise, endocrine gland is over chapter. So ovary secrete endocrinal hormone estrogen and progesterone. Equal. Progesterone, estrogen carries fill in the blank characters. Secondary sex characters. Testosterone carries fill in the blank characters. Secondary sex characters. Because spermatogenesis is fill in the blank characters. Primary sex character. So the primary sex character of the female is oogenesis. OOGENESIS. Conan spelling. OOGENESIS. Conan, you will also stand up. Masood will also. I will tell you some further things which are important. That feedback mechanism is very important. Feedback mechanism are of two types. Speak the feedback mechanism.
Feedback mechanism are of two
types. Negative feedback mechanism and positive feedback mechanism. Negative feedback mechanism and the positive feedback mechanism. Negative feedback mechanism and the positive feedback mechanism. It is very difficult to understand these two mechanisms because normally the students are confused and it is written in the book by a different way. But I will tell you very simple. Most mechanisms in your bodies are negative. Negative feedback mechanism. Most mechanisms in your body are negative. So less mechanisms in your body are fill in the blank mechanism. Positive feedback mechanism. The less mechanisms are positive. The more mechanisms are negative. I am telling you. What is negative feedback mechanism? Output decreases the input. By this way you will understand. Output decreases the input. I will give you evidence. Look here, insulin, glucagon, you are master now because you are going to discuss since many days about insulin and glucagon, which are two antagonistic hormones produced by the pancreas part. Pancreas is exocrinal as well as endocrinal, you know that. And isolate of Langerhans, very important part because it consists of alpha and beta cells because it produces insulin, glucagon respectively. And glucagon goes to fill in the blank organ.
Pancreas, neuron,
Kidney, liver. To break fill in the blank. Glycogen, stand up. Glycogen. Into fill in the blank. Glucose, you both. You sit. The glucose. The glycogen to glucose by fill in the blank.
by sulfur.
liver.
Glucagon. Shabash. So glucagon will change glycogen to glucose. And insulin will decrease the glucose concentration by using the glucose in the muscle cell and will bring the glucose to the liver and change the glucose into glycogen in a reaction. Condensation polymerization because you are combining glucose. Acha, I tell you, glucose plus glucose gives glycogen plus water. Change the sentence. Don't say glucose, don't say glycogen. Don't say monomer, don't say polymer. Don't say small molecule, don't say large molecule. Glucose plus glucose equal to glycogen plus water. Don't say glucose, glycogen. Don't say monomer, don't say polymer, don't say small molecule.
Product.
No. Don't say product, don't say reactant. You will say anything, I will stop you.
Protein plus
Don't say protein. Protein is not linked with the carbohydrate. That is not the carbohydrate.
hydrolysis.
Speak glucose plus glucose. Speak the word. Change the name of glucose by one. Don't say insoluble. Name of glucose so that I can assess this is the glucose carbohydrate terminology I want.
Starch. Sucrose.
Insulin plus insulin.
I think you will not be able to.
C6H.
Monosaccharide plus monosaccharide, because small molecule, smallest molecule of carbohydrate is called glucose. The largest molecule of the carbohydrate is called polysaccharides. Are it polysaccharide in this case is? No, in this case is
Large.
glycogen. The small molecule in this case is
Monosaccharide.
monosaccharide. You speak the reaction once again. Repeat the reaction. Monosaccharide.
Monosaccharide
Plus monosaccharide.
The
Polysaccharide plus water condensation polymerization. Very good. You will stand up. This is the reaction which I wanted to tell you, that small molecules, because Aji, we divide the carbohydrate into three groups: monosaccharide, disaccharide, polysaccharide. Monosaccharide is, fill in the blank.
Monosaccharide is glucose.
Glucose. Very good. Smallest molecule is called monosaccharide. The smallest molecule is called monosaccharide. Smallest molecule is called monosaccharide. Alright. Rule number 4, largest molecule is called as
Polysaccharide.
polysaccharide is fill in the blank in the liver.
Glycogen.
Polysaccharide is fill in the blank in the plant.
It is sucrose.
Rule number 2, start. Polysaccharide in the cell wall. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Glycogen.
4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
White.
Starch.
Start.
Repeat.
In the cell wall. In the cell wall polysaccharide. Cellulose, stand up. Cellulose. How many polysaccharides I have spoken?
3.
3. Shabash. At the score. 3. We have spoken 3 polysaccharides in the class. Number 1 is the glycogen, which is the stored food in the liver of the human being. In the liver of the human being. Second one is the starch, which is the stored food in the plant. Starch is fill in the blank.
Polysaccharide.
Polysaccharide. The largest carbohydrate is called as
Monosaccharide. Polysaccharide.
polysaccharide. Largest molecule is called polysaccharide. Smallest molecule is called monosaccharide. 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 We are going to target person. Okay? Targeted person. MONO. G. Monosaccharide. SA. Monosaccharide. MONO. SA. MONOSA. MONOSA. Double CHARID. Monosaccharide. Disaccharide is sucrose. Glucose plus sucrose plus water. Rule number 2, speak the reaction. Speak in reaction once again in that sense which I wanted to speak you. Rule number 4. Monosaccharide. Once again. Rule number 5. Monosaccharide. Glucose. Once again glucose. Glucose plus glucose. Sucrose plus water. Don't say glucose, sucrose. Give. Monosaccharide plus monosaccharide. Give.
Polysaccharide.
Give disaccharide
Plus water.
and water. Who is disaccharide?
Starch.
Who is disaccharide? Is called disaccharide is sucrose in this case. I have changed the question that because starch was polysaccharide, sucrose was smallest molecule of the carbohydrate is monosaccharide. Very good. The largest molecule of the carbohydrate is polysaccharide. The medium molecule of the carbohydrate is disaccharide. Very good. You will stand up. In this line, I was talking to this man. I am going to target this man. I will get result. And we had earned. This man has stored. Smallest molecule is called monosaccharide. The medium molecule, the medium means it is a middleweight molecule called sucrose, which is called as disaccharide. And largest molecule is called as a starch, glycogen, cellulose. 3 names we have used in the polysaccharide. And disaccharide, I have spoken only one in this class. What is that? Sucrose. Sucrose is disaccharide and glucose is
Glycogen.
time has gone.